But we need to be here to support the people who are rolling up their sleeves every day and making a difference in this town. So with that, it's a perfect segue for me to talk about our next speaker, somebody I'm very, very excited to have with us. And that's Jamal Collins, AKA Jayworking, because the brother is always working, right? Always working. All you gotta do is we don't do newspaper no more, but read your news feed, pull open your social media, wherever. He is always everywhere doing something to help the community. So I wanted to have him in because number one, he's one of our partners here. He comes in and facilitates classes and teaches here, and it just has an awesome impact on the young people that walk through the door, and the adults too. Right? The adults too, he does a great job with them. But I just wanted to sit the brother down because he's moving so much you can never tie him down, right? So I just wanted to sit him down for the next 40 minutes or so and just rap with him about what makes Jamal Jayworking and why has it been working out the way it has and what can we do to get some of what he has so we too can join him in making a difference in this community, right? Is that all right with y'all? So good. Everybody, Jayworking, Jamal Collins.
So I'm from East Cleveland. East Cleveland. I went to Shaw High. I graduated. Shaw High? I graduated in '89. After that, I pursued trying to get into school. So I wanted to go to OU, but I didn't get a chance to. So after that, I went to Akron U, and I was always into arts and stuff. I was doing graffiti. Graduated in '97. With my degree, I got a BFA in graphic design, and I got my first job at PricewaterhouseCoopers. And that was an accounting firm, and I was just doing the collaterals for the accounting firm. But it was just kind of like me being compliant, me being, me doing what I'm told to do, following these rules, following these instructions, and they kind of hated me, and I hated them, and I had...
Like most of us.
It was horrible. It was kind of horrible because it kind of stagnated me of being an artist. I'm kind of questioning the stuff that I'm doing. So I got these managers over me kind of telling me, they don't even have my degree, kind of telling me what to do. Or, just trying to exploit me and try to put me down. So a lot of stuff was moving super fast. So I'm kind of like, this web design is brand new. So I'm learning HTML. So I'm getting into photography, and then they have something called Flash. So now I'm getting into action scripting, and I'm doing Flash animations. I'm selling stuff on eBay when they're not looking. I'm just like, I don't know. It's like, I think it's like in between when you're trying to do something for work and doing something for what you love. So if you always on eBay and you at work, then you need to just be a seller and sell some stuff versus doing something for work. So I think a lot of the stuff that I was doing, what they didn't see me doing, what I was always working on me. So I think that's the key for everybody, is to work on you more than you work on your job. So.
Thank you, good night. He just summed it up. I need everybody to go quit your job tomorrow. If there's a problem, call Jamal.
Once you master one thing, then you have that in your arsenal. So then you could just move from the next thing to the next thing. So I think everybody in here should have a website, and you should figure out how to do it. We've got Google, we got YouTube. Once you have that website, then we move on to video. Now we learn how to do the video. So you're just piling up this stuff that you got to learn, all these tasks. You got to do it all. I think the days of just working a job, one spot, is not really going to be practical these days. You're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. I think everybody in here should be teaching something. Everybody in here should be having a website. Everybody in here should have a YouTube channel. I don't care how old you are, or how young you are. There's no age limit on this stuff. It's just going for it and taking that shot. So don't be scared to stick your neck out there and do it. Definitely.
So you teach the young people the values of having to do all that stuff, and you just challenged everyone in the room to do the same thing, right? I heard that. Y'all did take that,
That's
right?
the message.
He was talking to all of us that we all should have those things. How many people in here have a website? Right. How many of us have a YouTube channel? Okay. Why is this so important for us? I mean, just regular, everyday folks to have a website, a YouTube channel, some way of expressing ourselves on social media.
Because this is how you're going to separate yourself from everybody else. So your competition, if whatever your competition is, you got to see what they have. So if your competition have a website, you should have one. So this is how you be unique and stand out. Like, I talk about this a lot. It's about, being indispensable. If you're indispensable, then you are over everybody else because you're becoming recommended. So this is how you do that. So this is technology is moving fast. So if you want a voice and you want to change for your life, then you got to get on camera and talk. So you can't be camera shy. And I used to have feeling funny about how I looked and how I not how I looked, but how I sounded on camera. Thank you, Pop.
Chip off the old.
So thank you. So this is the stuff that you got to do. I mean, it's a little challenging, but we can look it up. It doesn't take that long. It's more practical to do. Like when I was coming up, you had to learn how to do code, but now we got WordPress. Right. So now you can get WordPress and get on YouTube and look at the video 2 or 3 times. You got to cut the Netflix off for a minute, cut the game off. So yeah. So you got the hours. So you just got to put the hours into that thing. So that's what you got to do, because when you shoot somebody, a link to an email and say, just say I'm interested in working for you, and you shoot them a link to your website and they got you on there talking, being smart, showing what you could do, showing your talent, showing all of that stuff, then that's going to get you in the door quicker. I teach at Richmond High School. I don't have a teaching degree, but they saw some videos, they saw some stuff. I teach at Tri-C. I didn't apply for Tri-C. They saw my Instagram. So this is like bringing the market to you. The quickest way to bring the market to you is to showcase what you got. Like, everybody in here is fantastic, and I know that. I got people, dancing and stuff. So it's like we need to.
I don't know what that meant, but we're gonna circle back to that.
We need to show them talents. We need to show that. I need to see what you're about. Like, you see me in the community. Like, the thing was, like, back in the day, you could talk your way into anything, but now we got social networks. Them days is over. Yeah. That faking it till you making stuff, that's done. Yeah, that's done. I think that, it's kind of scary. So I was telling somebody in here, we was talking in there, and I told them it's all about speed. And speed is not being fancy, it's just putting it out. If you look at my videos from 3 years ago, they're not as fancy as the ones I have now. So that's what it is. You just got to commit and do that. So, speed, when I talk about speed, I'm talking about executing, and I'm talking about not being fancy. So that's like using your phone, get a tripod for $5 at Target, turn it around, point it at you, shoot it, and put it out there. So you're going to have a bunch of people talking about why you put that out there, why you say this, why you do that. You're going to have people that's going to... Yeah, you're going to have some haters, and, it's sad, but sometimes you just got to, trust your instincts, because once you start doing something and get some success, then, you're on the right road. So you just need to keep people that's positive around you. I'm available, so come and talk to me. I'll talk you off the ledge.
About 10 women blushed when you said that. Shame on y'all.
Definitely. So it's like the people in here, it's your due diligence to learn this technology too, because it's like, you got to help them out. So you need to, because I was talking to somebody again, I'm going to bring him up again. He was telling me that he was in design and he wanted to do comic books and stuff. So I was telling him, like, I've been sitting with the guys and they're using iPad pencils with the iPad, using Procreate to create these characters. 90% of them are using it. And I said, you need to go back to your classes at Tri-C and look over them. And if it's not iPad class in there, then you kind of wasting your time, because you could jump over that by getting these courses. So, everybody in here need to get hip to the iPad, the pencil, what's going on with that. And so you could be ahead of the game when your kids going to school or going to college and stuff like that, and see if it's really practical to do. Another thing is like, we got Southeast, we got Southwest, we got stuff like, whatever your child wants to do. If he wants to be, working at Nike, then you guys need to be driving up to Nike and knocking on some doors. Like we got DMs now. We don't have to call no secretaries or nothing now. We could just reach out to somebody right now and say, who is the person that's working at Nike? How'd they get in there? Did they need a college degree? What did they need? They just needed to show the work. So if they showing the work, you just gotta, support them, and everybody in here, you just gotta show the work. So that's like working around the clock, thousands and thousands of sketches, concepts, thoughts, people, whatever your angle is. I don't care if it's cooking. I should see an apron with your logo on it, and you making cookies.
Well.
Yeah, I ain't want to look at her. But
sorry, that's that church in me. Be coming out, man. Yeah. That's true.
So it's just like, I talk about it a lot, but it's like we had to wait for a channel to pick up our show. We don't have to do that now. If you want a reality show, you could just shoot it. Just turn your phone around, and this is episode 1 at Jayworking, PNC Fairfax Connections. Let's go.
There it is. There it is. There it is. So one more big topic I want to talk about, it's resonated through your whole conversation, is the importance of community. And that's what I see you and everything that you're teaching, all your techniques, everything seems to be centered around the importance of community coming together to make a change. Can you just talk a little bit about, how you feel about community and why that's so important to you?
Definitely communities, because I'm a family man, so I look at it as like, I don't know, I just had so many stumbling blocks, and I had a support team that helped me through that, and I just want to do my part to help people with the stumbling blocks, because I could come back and say, whether corporate is practical or not, whether going to school is practical or not, I kind of learned some of this stuff, so I just love helping people. So that's probably my main forte, is the community, helping people. I love just this exchange of, people helping me, I'm helping them, that type of thing. So I know we all need it. So I didn't mean to look at you like that.
Like you don't be helping nobody, bro.
Yeah.
So my last question before I open it up to everyone. Jayworking. What's Jayworking?
That's just my handle. That's just me being a designer. So designer is just doing a multiple of things. So that's just not just one thing. That's doing video, that's doing public speaking, that's drawing, that's teaching, that's doing photography, that's doing all of those things. I think everybody should be a consultant. So doing a whole bunch of things. So when one plate falls down, we got a bunch of multiple plates spinning. So that's just using your resources and be indispensable, be a linchpin.
Thank you. Hey, I got a couple announcements, but before I transition into announcements, I want us to recognize Jamal again. Jamal, would you stand up, please? Thank you. Thanks. It's a great man. It's a great man.